He wore the blue uniform of a janitor, but something about his posture suggested he was more than just a cleaner. "Sorry to intrude," David said. "I was caught in the rain." The old man leaned on his broom. "Rain brings new life. Always welcome here." He gestured around the room. "Sit. Wait until it passes." David approached one of the computers curiously. "Is this a school?" he asked. The old man chuckled. "Of sorts. I call it the Innovation Hub. No certificates here, only learning." As David looked closer, he realized the computers had been modified, parts had been replaced, and systems were customized in ways he'd never seen before. "You did all this?" he asked, astonished. The janitor, Mzee, held up his calloused hands. "These hands have been taking things apart and putting them back together for 50 years. For 30 years, I cleaned at Nduma University. Every night, I listened outside classroom doors. Professors thought no one heard them but their students, but I heard everything." David's attention was caught by a half-assembled device on a nearby table. "Is that a solar-powered mobile charging station?" "You have good eyes," Mzee said with approval. "Yes. It's for rural areas without electricity. The young people here are building 10 of them for the northern villages." Before David could respond, the door burst open, and a drenched figure hurried in, Kwame, his paint-spattered clothes now soaked with rain. The two former friends froze, staring at each other in shock and embarrassment. "David," Kwame said finally. "I was just," David gestured vaguely. "The rain." An awkward silence stretched between them, filled with 3 years of avoided calls and declined invitations hanging in the air. Mzee observed them with knowing eyes. "Another visitor brought in by the rain," he commented, seeming unsurprised. "Perhaps you both need shelter longer than you think." As the storm intensified over the next hour, the door opened 3 more times. First came Femi, huddled under a plastic sheet that had provided more protection than herself. Next was Amora, clutching her folder of resumes, now wet at the edges. Finally, Zay arrived, still in her cleaner's uniform, having had no time to change before the downpour began. The 5 stars stood in a circle, each seeing in the other's eyes the same shame and fallen dreams they carried within themselves. "Well," said Mzee, breaking the heavy silence, "now that the rain has brought all 5 of you to my